So just the other day, I came out watching Dhurandhar, and might I say, one of the best films that I've seen this year so far uh, from the Bollywood industry, especially. It has been a miracle for a film like this to happen, and honestly, we didn't see something like this whole year. It's been kind of a dry year, in my personal opinion, but Dhurandhar came out swinging in hard. It's so hard. The film is so damn hard. It is nearly impossible to just explain what the film is trying to represent and what it is representing from. Man, I don't want to go on ranting about it, but I want to talk about the director first, Mr. Aditya Dhar, who I think 7 years ago made Ori the Surgical Strike, which was a very big film, and it turned out to be an industry hit, which is surprising because after that, Aditya Dhar has not really made anything. This is his second film. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable what a gold mine we have been sitting on all this time. What a passionate, what a thrilling director we have in our industry. And we are going to talk about his technical aspects, but I want to talk about the actors first because they represent what the film is living up to, and I have to talk about them. First and foremost, the talk of the town, Mr. Akshay Khanna. He has completely stole the show for me. And might I say, I mean, when I first saw the reviews of the film and people were praising Akshay Khanna, um, I thought, yes, he might have given a very good performance, but my goodness, when you see it on the big screen and when you see him, you just mesmerize, man. It's so good. It is genuinely one of the best performance I have seen. Like, come on, no words. That's how good it is. There is absolutely no words. The way I can express it is just, man, he's so cool. Like, genuinely, his acting was so damn crazy. The man was basically acting through his eyes, and like, it's just, you can go on about it. Like, I think everybody is talking about it, but I kind of want to shift away from it and give a lot more cues to the other actors, I think, because I want to look at somebody like Arjun Rampal. I think he was not really utilized well in the film. And that's not because the actor was not trying or that the director has not made something special for him. I just think that the two-parter thing kind of came in this way. I want to talk about it. But first, let's talk about him in the first part. He was pretty good. He was a titan. Have you seen a titan? That's how he looked like. Like an actual man, like somebody you should be afraid of, has so much hostility towards itself. You cannot depend on him. You cannot trust him. You cannot trust his words. He is just, he is a man of deception. That's what he is. He is, ironically, the angel of death. I know. But the next one on the town is Sanjay Dutt. Now, I don't have a lot to say about him. I think his performance was pretty good for most part. I still didn't find it as good as everybody else. He was fine. But I think that's because he has played roles like this uh, more, and we have kind of seen him in this new avatar, like this bearded, white bearded look, this gray hair, this uh, completely maniac of a man so many times that it kind of, it's not special in the way that the other actors are, because they are new. The way they are acting, the way they are been presented, it's a lot more new than him. But somebody who has not been presented like this, and somebody I believe is one of the biggest hot shots in the town, is Ranveer Singh. My goodness, what a crazy actor. You are kidding me if the directors, if the big filmmakers, if the big studios don't see the potential that he places in the action genre. My goodness, that man is an actual demigod, not in the sense that you might be expecting. It's the acting that convinces you. He's a convincing actor. I think that's the right word. He's a very convincing actor, and he can live up to the expectations that anybody raises for him. And he's phenomenal at what he is. And I think that's why he's an interesting fact, because he is great. He has not been given a lot of screen time. And you know what? Let's talk about it. I think a lot of people are presenting Akshay Khanna as a show stealer for the film. But I think the reason why we are seeing this happen, and the reason why we see so much of Akshay Khanna in the film, is because the movie was split into the two parts. And I think that's the kind of give or take situation that they had. That if they had turned the full movie and said, fine, the whole 7 and I think 7 hours 30 minutes of screen time that they had shot, let's cut it down, make the 3 hour and 30 minutes film, and just focus on the main actor, just focus on Ranveer Singh's character, and just go on with things. Let's make the edit quick. Let's not spend a lot of time on particular scenes. You know, just make a film and rush things quickly and get to the ending as fast as we can. But they didn't do that. And I think that's what makes the villains stand out more, is because they have been given more screen time to kind of live up to the expectations, to live up to the world building that they're trying to make. And I think that's the right call. And I genuinely believe that that's the right call, because we don't see a lot of Ranveer Singh in the film. But I believe, and I kid you not, in the next part, he will be an absolute beast. I have seen it. You know how I know it? Because in the teasers and trailers, if you look back, if you have seen the film, you'll see that some shots don't actually take place in the film, which is interesting, because they are not normal close up shots, they are action sequences. So, the next part already has a lot for us in the town, and we just have to wait for it. Now, there is so much to talk about, but man, I just want to go over to the technical aspects of the film. The movie looks beautiful. It looks natural. It looks absolutely mesmerizing. Might I say, I was so damn tired of the flat look that we have been living up to for such a long time. I just don't like it. Like, no shadows, no. I think there's no difference in lighting, even if you are inside, if you're outside, if the sun is as bright as anything, if the moon is shining, it really doesn't really matter. It's all the same, it looks all the same. But man, the cinematography of the film, it is so good, it is so goated. And you can tell that they shot a lot of this in real time. They shot a lot of this in real sunlight, which is one of my favorite types of cinematography. It is one of the best. It gives you that soft undertone. It makes things looks a lot more natural, and it actually makes sense why this something like this would have to look natural, because it's supposed to be real. And this is how real life, this is how we expect things to look. This is how we perceive the world. So it only makes sense that things would also have to look that same way. And the action sequences, my goodness, again, I think it's one of the other things, that it's an action packed film. But because it has been cut into two parts, we only see some parts of the action, while the bigger hits of the action has been kept for the next part. I'm not complaining, but I still believe that the best is yet to come, and that the second part will, I think, live up to the action's expectations that kind of the trailer and the teasers set you up for. But what we do see in the film is hold. The film holds everything. It holds a scene, it holds a song, it holds a sequence, it holds an emotion, and it holds just long enough that you can understand what has been going on in the film. It captures your eye. It doesn't flicker. You know, it's the action is slow, yet it's fast, but it's still slow. It's fast because the movements are fast, not because the cuts are fast, which is which is what I want, which is absolutely what I want. I am tired of the fast cuts that we have been seeing relentlessly in films for such a long time. But Dhurandhar takes a new, it's not even a new take actually. We have been doing this for such a long time. We have just replaced that realistic approach to films, no, not films, realistic approach to action, and we have dumped it for fast cutting, fast moving action which looks choppy, and you know, sometimes they are good, but most of the times they are just not my favorite, honestly. uh what else we want to talk about it? The background score, they played it smart. I believe that they were actually very smart to say that let's not go ahead and sit down and reach something from it, not create something from scratch, rather than bring these old musics that we already have, these huge catalog films, that huge catalog of songs that we have, and let's preview it with something that songs in the film I think absolutely works just in the favor of the film. And it's pretty refreshing to hear some of these old vocals back again with a kind of twist of new artist. uh, we all heard Hanuman Kind, but I think I also heard Doja Cat, or I think Doja Cat it was. So yeah, that is also very interesting to see. uh, so yeah, if you want to see the film, you should definitely check it out. It, for me, on the mocktail meter, it's a perfection, and I think there is nothing killing it down. I think no opinions kind of stand in it. I think there is just, there's nothing controversial in the film. Like, uh, controversial in the sense that uh, whatever it shows, like, it's kind of real world. This is how it works, you know. This is just how it works. But if you want to see the film, see it in a theater, man. If you can afford it, please just do it, because it is, in the very end, a cinematic experience. And I definitely believe that you should see it in the biggest screen possible with friends. I think this is one of those movies that you can watch with friends, not with family. I'm not sure if you should see this with family, but friends, yes, you should definitely see it with the friends. And some tunes will hook up to you. Some of my favorite tunes, the title track, obviously, very good. The other song that I have also been listening to is, I think, the chase sequence where uh, Ranveer Singh is kind of taking that girl, and I think I'm forgetting that name, and the one and the song that they play during the nightclub sequence. I like that too. That was a very good song. I'm actually listening to it. I'm forgetting its name, but it's a very good song. But if you want to see the film, please see it. I would love to rewatch it again, but I don't have enough money. I have to watch Avatar Fire and Ash. I don't have enough, but I think you should just see it. I think that's what it is. I'm I'm just gonna go ahead and rant even a lot. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. I just wanted to rant about it, man. Like, I had so many opinions. I had so many things to just say, and I think uh, I just wanted to I just wanted to share my voice. That's what it is. And this is my first video, actually. Uh, this was actually unplanned. I never wanted a review to be my first video, but I think that's fine. I think it's unexpected. I think it's good. But this is not really a review channel, like not a traditional review channel. I will talk about films because that's what I love to do, but this is not traditional review channel. uh, so what it is, I'll talk about it, but I think this is, for now, this is all I have to say. And thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing up, actually. I really appreciate it.